Hey everybody, it's Eric with McLaughlin's RV and Marine. Today we're taking a look at a Sylvan Mirage 822 LZ limited edition. So what makes this different than your standard 822 LZ is one that's super noticeable on the outside is you do have black powder coated rails. So the powder coat itself is quite a bit more durable than what your anodized rails are going to be. It holds up a lot better to scratches, nicks, things like that. So the powder coating gives it, one, a really nice look, but two, does make it a little more durable than what your anodized rails would be. And then you do have black rails down here going all the way around. So as Sylvan does on the Mirages, you're gonna have this rubber bump rail that goes all the way around. So you're getting that in black, and your actual channeling that goes all the way around the outside is black as well. Then right above that, you have your vinyl flooring, which is going to be teak. So the teak gives it kind of that wood look where it has the lines down the middle instead of just your standard gray flooring. Gives it kind of a nicer look, maybe a more rustic look. Just kind of really distinguishes it from what your standard 822 LZ would be. Then just another thing to point out here on the outside of the 822 LZ is on your side here, you do have your LED docking lights as well as your navigation lights. They tuck them off to the side, so they're not sitting up front where there's going to be a lot of traffic where they can get kicked, hit, just get damaged pretty easily. They're going to be off to the side where they're out of the way. So that was just a few quick things on the outside of the 822 LZ limited edition. Now let's jump inside and check out in there. All right guys, so here we are on the inside of the 822 LZ limited edition. So starting up front, as with all the LZs, it's a kind of a split bench layout. So you're gonna have two benches across from each other. Sylvan does the nice recessed cup holders on either side. So they're kind of out of the way. You aren't having to move them around, or they aren't on the floor, so you gotta worry about kicking them over. They're just kind of recessed back and out of the way. Then underneath all of your seats, you're gonna have some storage here. The Sylvan does have the nice double hinge that flips all the way up and out of the way. And it does have this nice latch on the back, because as you'll notice, your seats are nice and wide, and they're actually wider than your seat base. So this way you can kind of sit out on the edge of them, or if you got kids that like to jump around, you don't have to worry about this seat flipping out and having them fall on their face. Coming to the middle of the pontoon here, on this side, we are gonna have the pop-up changing room. So just pull this one snap, you just grab this guy, pull this out of here, these snap down, and you have your nice changing room here. Stows away nice and easy. Just spin this, tuck it back in here, fold it down, snap it in place, put it back down, out of the way. It's a nice option if you like to spend all day out on the lake. Maybe at the end of the day when it starts to cool off, you want to change into some warmer clothes. You have the nice changing room there that pops up. Just a nice option on the pontoon. On the helm here, you have two cup holders on the helm and another cup holder down by the throttle there. But underneath the helm is where you have a huge storage area. So this is a great spot for cover, poles, really anything that you just kind of want to be able to stow away that you don't have to grab when you're out on the water. That way it leaves open all of your storage underneath all of your seats, and you can just kind of set it and forget it about the stuff under there. On your helm here, you do have a full gauge package. So you're gonna have TAC, GPS speedometer, voltage, and a fuel gauge. Right next to that, you're gonna have a Bluetooth stereo. So again, stereo is Bluetooth. You're equipped with 4 speakers on this pontoon. It's Jensen audio with marine grade speakers. So you're gonna be able to kind of pump whatever tunes you want all day when you're out on the water, because right below that, you have 2 USB charging ports so you can keep your phone charged. Then as you can see right in the middle here, you have 2 nice big high back captain's chairs, super comfortable. They're both on sliders, they both recline and they both spin. Then coming towards your back section here, on either side you do have nice pop-up seats here with storage. Really great spots to tuck away garbage cans. When you're on the water, you don't want a bunch of garbage floating around your pontoon. It's a nice spot, tuck a garbage can under one or both of these. So you got a spot to put your trash, or it also doubles as a nice spot if you have stuff that's a little bit taller that you need to store. You can store stuff up to about here on here, so it's a good spot for that. Then in the middle, you got your removable table here, and right behind that, you actually have a removable filler cushion. So this fits in the back here. It can squeeze in here, or what a lot of people will do with that is put it up front, because when you're out on the water, you're going to be going on and off your ladder all the time. So having that up front, one, leaves your back open to be able to come on and off the pontoon and walk through the gate freely, but two, actually also creates kind of a stadium seating up front. So you kind of have the action with the two captain's chairs and the people sitting up there. It kind of gives you all one big seated area so that everyone's a part of the conversation. And last but certainly not least, on the back of the pontoon, you do have a nice ski tow bar. So if you do some towing, this pontoon's already equipped. And right next to that, you do have your nice chrome telescoping ladder. Gives it a really nice look, telescopes down into the water, gives you a really easy on and off. So again, this has been a walk around on the Sylvan Mirage 822 LZ limited edition. Come check us out in person at our Fargo location, or give us a call at 701-237-6047.